Back at the quick update videos. I thought I'd just do this day after getting the fruit materials out of the rhubarb berry wine. For whoever's watching these, on some just little tips and things that I've thought of as I'm going through this process. First, I guess we've decided with the carboy here that has the less amount of wine in it, that we are going to do one filtering with a siphon hose over the weekend. We're getting a little bit of buildup on the bottom, and I'm kind of a reader, so I read up on some things about that, and I guess it can affect the flavor over time if that just sits there. So we're at about 1/4 of an inch right now, so I don't think we've been in any danger zone, but just to be on the safe side, we're going to um, get the wine off of that, what's laying on the bottom there of that carboy. And then the one that's next to it that's a little bit higher in the volume, that's the rhubarb berry. I was thinking about these last night as I was looking at the two, and thought I should just mention that it really takes a lot of fruit for these. So I've planted a variety of different fruit things in my yard, and that stuff is just starting to come to maturity. The grapes and there's a whole bunch of stuff. The raspberries are at maturity, so I should have a lot of those, if I want to do this next summer or in the fall if I freeze them. But you really need a lot of fruit for it. So if you guys are looking into doing this, what I'd suggest is when the stuff goes on sale, wherever you shop, I don't know, it seems to vary on where they carry that kind of stuff, but if you keep your eyes peeled, usually the stuff goes on sale, and you can get it for pretty inexpensively, as far as grapevines and all kinds of stuff to put in that you can make wine out of. So, oh, now we got to pause because I got my music going on my clock here. So yeah, that was just one little tip that I had thought of, and other than that, we're just kind of winging it. There doesn't seem to be any specific timeline of when you do this stuff. Everyone you talk to says, well, in about a week, get the fruit out. Some people say 2 weeks. Some people say, oh, siphon every 2 weeks and keep doing that until the fermentation is done. But we're just kind of gauging it on our own. And I think a lot of that has to do with what your batch size is, the materials that you're using, all those kinds of things. So the fermentation has slowed on this carboy with the first batch that we did, the one with less wine in it. And I think that that's normal. It is still perking, but I think the timeline is going to be pretty accurate, that probably about 6 weeks after we started this, that wine's going to be ready. And it does, that one does have a lot of sugar in it. I had put 4 pounds in for, I forget how many quarts exactly are in there, but I think it's like 2 or 2.5 gallons. So that process probably was pretty fast due to the amount of sugar. Per ounce, I probably have less sugar than in the other one, and there's no exact measure with that either. I know they both taste good. I did, in hindsight, kind of want the rhubarb berry one to be a little bit sweeter after I tried it, after I finished that one glass last night. But it's still a semi-sweet, it's still a sweet wine. It's not like a mouth puckering kind of a thing. So it's going to be good. I'm probably not going to add any sugar at the end, just because I really feel that adding what you need at the beginning is probably the way to go. So that's what we're doing, and I'll run a quick video over the weekend when we do that siphoning. That's going to be, all this is our first time ever. That's kind of why I'm videoing it, and it gives us an opportunity to look at this stuff later, the videos, because we commonly, even if we write this stuff down, say, well, how did we do that? So a little bit of self-motivation on my end, just to kind of keep a record for my own self. And if you guys pick something up, a helpful or useful tip in all this, then that's great too. So there they are. They look really pretty, and I kind of like just, checking on them once in a while and knowing that they're doing their thing, and I'm making something new. So that's fun for me. But anyway, have a great day, guys, and I'll post another video soon. Bye.